Supa Peach, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
How you been?
You know, on that grind.
Yeah, well, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you.
No, thank you.
So I want to start from the beginning, just so everyone knows who you are. You have a large following
Yes.
on YouTube. You know, that's kind of how I found you. I want to talk about like where you're from and a bit about your upbringing.
I'm from the Virgin Islands. I'm Hispanic/Pacific Islander. Like you should come visit the Virgin Islands. Like the weather is nice down there, and I just want to say shout out to both, Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands.
Right. So how old were you when you came to the States?
Oh, I wasn't in school yet, so that's probably like 3 or 2.
Okay. And your parents decided to move to Atlanta, or were you somewhere else before that?
We lived in Florida and a lot more different places, but I moved to Atlanta for my career, my music and stuff, because I mean, like, the city is lit. Like, who don't want to be in ATL? Like, I moved here and, my career and stuff, I had to move here. This the move.
Right. And how old are you?
I'm 13.
So you're 13, and when you first started, I guess, rapping and just doing music, what was your parents' reaction to you wanting to do something like this?
My parents, she was more like, girl, go sit down. Like, she wasn't taking me as serious, but I had a dream, so I had to tell her, like, this is what I want to do, and I don't care what you say, this is what I want to do. I don't care what nobody say, this is my dream. Mm-hmm. But she good with it now. I'm on my grind. She see what I'm doing, she better be happy.
And at what age, well, not what age, when did you know that you were gifted, like you knew that you were talented?
Oh, I've been knew that since I was a youngin'. I was born a star, but I started when I was 10.
Right. And who are some of the people that you looked up to as far as rapping and dancing and all that?
Left Eye, the TLC, well, that's the same thing, but Left Eye, Drake, Nicki, Beyonce, name it, Rihanna. You can't forget about her because she from the Virgin Islands. Like, that's my island girl.
Right. And how often do you rep, like, the Virgin Islands when you have your music videos, when you perform? Is it something of importance to you? Do you go to festivals?
Oh, yeah. I always go back home in the summertime. I always rep the VI. Like, that's me. Mm-hmm. And I rep, my Latinos, all
that. So when you were a baby, you suffered a hearing loss.
Yes.
Now, how hard is it to overcome? Go ahead.
I want to clear that up, that I didn't suffer it from, birth. I'm not deaf. I just have a small percentage of hearing that I lost from ear infections when I was 2 or 3 years old. But my mama ain't crutching me. I still go hard.
Right.
And also I have asthma, ADHD, and all that, but I still go hard. I'm not finna use that as no crutch.
Right. So has anyone reached out to you since finding out, like, you might have things in common with girls your age, guys your age? How's, like, your fans' reaction to that after hearing that?
Oh, they feel like I'm still normal. Like, I still do the same thing. They really, some of them really happy that I brought it out, because some of them felt insecure. But I feel like you shouldn't be insecure about, like, whatever problems that you have. Like, God made everybody different, but they see where I'm at, so they really happy that I brought it out there.
Right. And social media is common for us nowadays. Like, celebrities talk to you. You have fans reaching out, your haters. How do you deal with just being so young and dealing with fans and trolls?
To be honest with you, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't really look at the comments here now and then. I really don't. But I really don't really pay attention. Like, if they want to beat up their keyboard and type a whole bunch of negative comments, that's them. I really don't let it get the best of me. So that's all I gotta say. They don't really faze me. Still do what I do.
And where does that come from, though? Like, you seem very secure, and you're a teenager, and a lot of times a lot of teenagers are just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I
think that come from my bloodline. This don't come overnight, like confidence. It's not nothing.
Right. So, you talked about working with Jermaine Dupri. Mm-hmm. And can you talk about how you met him and how it all got started?
I met Mr. Jermaine Dupri off of the Lifetime people. I didn't know he was gonna be our mentor, but when I knew, like, I was like, oh my God, like he a legend. He put out a lot of kids, paved the way for a lot of artists. Like, I love Mr. Jermaine. Like, I'm so glad that I got the opportunity to be on the rap game. Like, do you know who he is? Like, that's awesome.
What's like the best advice he's given you?
The best advice he gave me is to be trained to go TTG all day. Like, you gotta come off the porch swinging. Like, ain't no friends in this game. This ain't the game. This the rap game.
And what did you know about Jermaine Dupri before actually meeting him?
I knew that he paved the way for a lot of artists. Like, he had a lot of big time artists that went far and sold Grammys. Like, this man he the man. Like, he's the boss.
Right. Were you ever a Bow Wow fan?
Of course I'm a Bow Wow fan. I wish I would have met him. Like, I love Bow Wow. Of course I'm a Bow Wow fan.
Now, well, is Jermaine Dupri like a part of any of your projects you got going on, like future projects? Would you be collaborating?
Oh, a tour. But yeah, that's coming up this year. We have toured the rap game with me and the other kids.
Dope. I wanted to ask you, so can you like describe your experience on the rap game?
Yeah.
How was that?
My experience on the rap game, I soaked up so much knowledge. Like, being on the rap game, you will learn a lot. Like, I just want to say thanks to Lifetime for having me on the rap game. That's a big platform and opportunity. Like, I'm just so thankful that I got on Lifetime. But I learned so much and learned how to deal with different personalities. Like, different personalities. Like, personalities you don't even want to have no convo with. Like, yeah.
Now after that experience, did you get like a lot of acting gigs,
Yes.
like branding type stuff?
Even before that and now after, it even made me more popping. Like, I have acting, modeling, shows back to back, booking me. Like, my name ringing bells. Like, this Supa Peach, the GOAT, I'm here.
Right. But how did that come about, that with you and Lifetime? Did you go audition for it?
Oh, no. They called my management team. They got in touch with them, and they asked me, do I want to be on the show? And they didn't tell us the name or anything, but they said, come join. I'm like, for real? This opportunity, the rap game, Lifetime? And I was like, let's go, let's get it. But I'm so glad that they did pick me and reach out to us.
Now, is this before you started popping off or a little after? Like how?
Oh, no. I've been popping before that, but, I'm still popping now and getting bigger,
What was like the first song that you got to see like your fan base grow and you realized, hey, this could be a career?
Oh, my first song, my first ever video was called They Hatin, though. And we put it on social media, YouTube, and it went like out the roof. Like, one of those threads, my campaign just jumped off. Like, I was like, oh my God. At first, I was like, I didn't know. Like, I was so shocked. And then ever since then, I've been consistent with my career, performing, getting booked for big shows, opening up for big artists. And ever since then, like, I know what I want.
Right. And who's the biggest artist you opened up for?
The biggest it's plenty, but I opened up for DJ, a whole bunch of DJs, not DJ, I was going to say the DJ, but DJ Drama, the girl that sing Refill, the Beef It Up Boys, Cash Out, and a few more other big artists.
Oh. And how comfortable are you now being in the spotlight? Sometimes you have to stay grounded. You don't want to get lost in all the flashing lights and glamour and all that
Get
other
lost,
stuff.
me, out of all people, I don't get lost. That's just a part of me. Even when I wasn't, I always had to have a spotlight on me. I never let nobody take that from me.
Right. So when it comes to, writing your own raps and stuff like that, do you have help when it comes to that process?
I have a writing team, and I do write, but we write as a, dream. We a writing crew, like, with my team. But yeah, I'm only 13. Like, they help me.
Right. And I gotta ask you this because there's I wanted to get your thoughts on Ms Mulatto accusing you of not writing your own music. And clearly you said you have a team, and that's, I mean, you're still, and then you're still learning. So do you have anything to say about that?
Accusing, I wouldn't throw rocks if you live in a glass house, to be honest with you. But yes, I do write, me and my team, but yes, and I'm on 13.
Right. Can you confirm or deny, they said that you had gotten into an altercation with Ms Mulatto backstage during something. Is that true?
The gag, yes, it's irrelevant. I don't even want her in my a topic.
So as far as your career, what direction do you see yourself going? As far as like a Nicki Minaj lane, or you want to go as like a left eye lane, like, you know what I mean?
I really don't have a lane. That's why I'm popping now. I'm in every lane. Like, there's no way no one could stop me. I'm all over the place. I'm an all around artist, and I'm gonna be the biggest entertainer of all times.
Dope. So, what do you think about the youth that don't get enough recognition, or for the contributions? You know what I mean? Like Ray Sherman, they're doing it big right now, and they're so young. You have other artists too that did a lot, like Bow Wow. You had Soulja Boy back in the day. Like, what about now?
I think the youth is important because, like, you just have to stay trending, stay popping, stay on top. Like, you can never fall. But I feel like, yes, like, you can never fall. You have to connect with your fans. But I do feel like we popping, like this youth is popping. Our clothing line, our style, everything, music, great music that's coming out of everywhere. And then it can connect to all kids all around the world.
Right. So what's the most difficult thing about being an underage artist?
They don't take other kids serious. I think they take me serious. I'm very serious.
What makes you stand out?
What makes me stand out? I'm different. Like, I'm unique. I'm out of the box. Ain't no other Supa Peach. You'll never see no other Supa Peach. And if you see them with a cape, you know it's getting took off. Ain't no other Supa Peach.
Right. And is it true that you have other Peaches? Like you have fans that you, or like a group of other girls that carry that name with you as well?
Nah, I carry it myself. I hold my own weight. I don't have no other people carrying nothing for me, but I do have backup dancers. You probably mean that, but yeah, my backup dancers, yeah.
Oh, dope. Now, how is it having like a normal life aside from your music career?
Oh, having a normal life. Like, I'm having a normal life right now. I'm right here just talking to you, but usually I play soccer. I love soccer, ride four-wheelers, play basketball, name it. Like, if I'm not doing my music, music for me is like having fun. Like, that's normal for me too, but I do love going outside and, being a kid like I am.
Dope. Do you see yourself going to college after you're done high school?
Of course. That's why I'm in school, making sure I got my education.
Is it easy carrying it, like balancing both school and like doing, writing your lyrics and performing?
Is it easy? Well, I feel like it's easy because my mom, she's not really like, she makes sure I stay in school, do what I'm supposed to do. Then we have the music and stuff. And then plus that's what I like to do. So I'm going to make a way. Like, I'm going to make a way for my music and my sports and education. So I feel like it is easy. If somebody tell you not, they not serious. If they tell you that, it's not serious. If they tell you that,
Have you ever gotten to a point where you just wanted to stop it and take some time off?
Stop it. Why? No, not at all.
No?
I would never stop.
That's what's up. Because sometimes there's people that they get so consumed with work and they just want to take a break.
You never could be comfortable, feel like you comfortable at no spot. You always have to work. Like, never be comfortable.
You have great work ethic.
Yes.
So I wanted to know what's next for Supa Peach and like upcoming projects, if you want to talk about that.
I have tour, tour. The rap game gonna have a big old tour. I have new music coming out, new videos, new merchandise. Name it. I got an app called Supa Peach. Y'all can go download it, all that. And you know, that way, I'm popping. Like, y'all need to stay tuned. Follow me on IG at _Supa Peach, SUPAPACH, Twitter at _Supa Peach, SUPAPACH, YouTube, Supa Peach. I just dropped a video called Numero Uno, and it's popping, pretty game popping. All my videos popping. Ain't nothing that's not popping in my world.